So we're gonna jump right into it, and control room, put it in this small box right here, but put the Mike Huckabee thing right here while we're talking about it, so everybody can see what we're talking about. Mike Huckabee. Mike Huckabee was he was I guess he was a senator. I think he was a senator or House of Representatives. So anyway, this guy right here, this fucking guy, and so he's. So he's the guy here. You can hold that shit up.
But missing that book though. He ain't sent that one.
He didn't even send the right one. See, we didn't even get the right one, and this is what we'll talk about. So anyway, this guy hooks up with this publishing company, and the publishing company is using him as the spokesperson. Okay. And Trump has given them permission to do this. Okay, and in Trump's name, I'm going to tell you what they've done. So I hear the commercial. We don't have the video, and I'm not going to bore you with the video. We played it a couple weeks ago. But the video says, hey, man, you want to teach your kids about President Trump? President Trump's been getting a really bad, rap in the media, and we want to be able to offer you guys a book so you can teach your kids about President Trump and all the great accomplishments that he has. I've been talking a lot, guys. So I'm thinking, let me get the book for Harlem, and then he'll do a kid's reading because it's a fucking kid's book. He'll do a kid's, you know what I mean?
That's gonna be hilarious.
So he's gonna do a kid's reading. He's gonna do a kid's reading. He'll give you a preview tonight, but he's gonna do a kid's reading, and here was the deal. The deal was you pay $2 for shipping and handling. The book's free, and they send it. So I figure, what the fuck? I paid the $2. And this shit doesn't come. Like, I figured maybe a week or two, 10, 14 days. So I wait about 4 weeks. I wait about 4 weeks, and I call them up. And I'm like, yo, man, where's my book? He goes, well, have you waited 4 to 6 weeks? I said, I waited 4 weeks. He goes, well, you got to wait 6 weeks before you call us.
Wow.
And I'm like, you motherfuckers. So again, because, for the sake of the show and the network, and for you, frankly, I'm looking out for you, brother.
You're looking for everybody.
Exactly.
It's the message for America, not for me.
Exactly. It's the message for America.
America.
So I wait, and it doesn't come, and I call them again, and they said that it's shipped. And while I was waiting for it to come, I see that I got charged $31.73, and it was from this company right here. So what they did and what they do is they hide it. And I'm pretty good with this. Like, if you're going to fool me, you got to be good. You ain't fooling me.
Huckabee's good.
Say Mike Huckabee and
swindler.
He's a swindler. And we're going to talk about the job. We're going to talk about the job he just got here in a second too. But Mike, so what happened is I got charged this money, and I didn't catch it right away. I caught it like afterwards, and I guess I didn't catch it quick enough that they charged me a second time. But the second time I called right away, and they said, yeah, you signed up for a subscription to this, to all the kids' books, and we got a whole pile of them on the table. What we don't have is the one that you guys saw on the screen, and he'll put it back up there in a second. The Kid's Guide to President Trump. We didn't get that one.
No.
We got all these other ones, and some of these is crazy, right?
No, 100%.
These are crazy.
I'll get to it in a bit.
So I call up, and I bitch, and I'm like, bro, what? I didn't sign up for shit, man. You guys are, basically I'm saying, listen, you know what you're doing. You're fucking swindling people. And the guy's like, I wish I recorded that call. I called you afterwards. I'm like, man, I wish I recorded that call, because this guy he was all fucked up and like crazy. Like, he wouldn't have had a job nowhere else except this fucking place.
He's sitting in his mother's basement with himself.
Brother, you ain't shitting. So the guy said to me, he goes, listen, he's talking like this and shit. He goes, listen, what we can do is take off one of the charges, and then we can cancel the subscription, but the other one I can't do anything with. I'm like, you guys are fucking liars. I'm telling him on the phone. He's like, well, sir, this is the best I can do, and do not get belligerent. I'm like, just process the credit. Take me the fuck off of your fucking program.
You do a good white voice.
Good white voice. That's funny.
That's really good.
So then the books come, and I realized that we never got the original Trump guide.
Damn.
So I went on. So I decided, I'm gonna do a little investigation. So I looked it up, and frankly, I didn't have enough time before we were. You came in today, and I was trying to get some stuff at the end put together. And what I was trying to get is, I was gonna pull the LinkedIn page for the company that is associated with Mike Huckabee. And I'll go, and I'll do this. This ain't going to be tonight, but I'll do it. We'll put it out some way. And there's 2 people that run that company, and I got their pictures and shit. I'm calling them out because they're running a scam, right? It's a scam. If I'm used to going on and looking at forms and looking at, if I didn't catch the fact that I was signing up for a subscription, that means everybody was. Everybody got fucked with this shit. And they doing it under President Trump's name.
And the reason why they're getting away with it, because they're preying on his base. So his base notices that. I guarantee you, his anal base notices that, but they're not going to bring it up because they don't want to go against the grain.
Yeah.
Oh, I need my money back, and then they say, oh.
Pull that mic up.
Well, also too, I mean, think about it. $2. What do you think you're getting for that?
That's a good point.
The shit sounds too good to be true.
You're
My man. It might not be the motherfucking thing.
I mean, that's a good point he makes. So you do, the saying is you get what you fucking pay for. Yeah. But I'll tell you what,
Sound
Mike.
like you a cheap motherfucker.
hey, control room. I'll tell you what. I got to make a message. Put me on this one. Put me on this mic right here, on this camera right here. I'm gonna look right into the camera. I'm gonna get that one right there. I'm gonna give Mike Huckabee a message. Mike Huckabee, figure out before you fucking sign a deal with somebody to represent someone's name, because if you're not the crook, you look like the fucking crook because you're associated with the fucking crooks. You guys are running a fucking scam on people, and frankly, it's foul. It's foul and disgusting. And like my man said, you're just running off of people's emotions on this whole thing. So, Mike Huckabee, I know you just got the job as the ambassador of Israel, and I'm glad Trump gave you the job. But I say fuck you. And so that's what I think of Mike. That's what I think.
Hey, Mike Huckabee hears this, he gonna be like, it's only $30.
It's only $30.
It's only $30.
A couple of dollars.
It's for the RNC. You contributed to the RNC. Now,
$30
it's foul,
times
it's foul.
50,000 people.
No, no, he making money.
For the cause.
He's a bitch.
For the RNC.
He's a bitch for doing that. So we waited. Why don't give everybody a preview of what the fuck we waited 3 or 4 months for?
They could even see it. Look, this one book right now is called To Growing Up Trump. The next one is called
Hold on. He's
Reagan Revolution. The Courage of the President. My son became black in this picture.
So is that wait, is that the one, is that whole book's about him getting shot?
He got blood on his face.
The Courage.
That's
It's
the
showing the Courage. It probably talks about it.
I ordered this shit before he even got shot.
Oh, you predicted it.
Are you serious?
Hold up. Let me see that.
And that's how long it took. That's how long it took.
It did take long. No, but I don't think it's about him getting shot though.
It's not.
But look at
Oh
the
no, it
front
shows the
cover.
picture though. It does though.
And the front
They
cover.
added it in the front cover, so they got it. They send it to you once it happened, and they got in the final picture is him.
That's a picture of him leaving that hotel room with that shady woman.
With the big titties.
And the last one is To Leadership. We missing the other one though, President Trump.
The guide. We're missing the one we fucking paid $2 for.
This $30.
So which one?
$30.
Which one are you going to be doing the kids reading
I'm
on?
about to do. Listen, people, America. I know I love Americans, but listen, this it looks a bit Aryan for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And being real about it. Look at this. It's about saying Trumpy right here, official. You know what I'm saying?
I think he might have plagiarized Hitler's book.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, I started off with, it said, did you know that Donald Trump's dad was his first primary influence in life? Find out why on pages 6 and 7. And look, my son holding it, look, beautiful picture right here. Hugging the flag of liberty, of freedom, of America. May he bring back America's peace, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm happy for the kids. I'm sitting here thinking, what an honor
This
for
is
these kids to be able to get a kids reading from you, bro.
But this is not even a kid's book. This is like for teenagers. Listen to the words it's gonna say. It said introduction to growing up Trump. Come on, man. What Ken Neal's introduction? Then it says Donald J. Trump may be one of the most famous people in the world. You likely know him as successful real estate mogul who created and built famously exclusive resorts, hotels, and golf courses all over the world. You also know him as America's 45th president and leader of the MAGA, or the Make America Great Again movement. It's too much big words. I'll just end it right here in the last paragraph. To his friends and critics alike, Donald Trump is famous for being a tough negotiator who speaks his mind and gets things done. A quick look at his long and successful career reveals a man who overcomes obstacles and never gives up. Even after brutal attacks on his character, Donald J. Trump keeps coming and seems to get stronger and stronger. No, this is fascinating. I feel like the kids are going to learn new words. His history is fascinating. Adventure of opportunity, successes, and overcoming obstacles that reveal a determined fighter and a man who is driven to succeed. And most of all, make the country he loves safer, stronger, and more prosperous.
I got a question. I got a question about the picture on this front thing. It says
Growing up Trump, this is his life.
So he was in West Point?
He's from Queens.
No, the dad was, right? Or he was, or his dad
Because
was?
he's saying it says growing up Trump, and it's like three.
He went to military school.
He did?
Yes, he did.
He did. He went to
military school.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
My son Trump official.
Well, you know,
He is official. I fuck with that white nigga. He official. Trump official. It's my boy.
was he in the service?
He wasn't, but he did go to Trump. He went to military school.
He dodged the service. He dodged it.
His father paid for him. I think.
Yeah, he dodged. He dodged.
But he still went to military school. He learned stuff, and he became a businessman. He borrowed $1 million from his dad and made it to $1 billion. I know a lot of people that do watching videos that blew $45 million. So $1 million to $1 billion, that's a lot of money.
Yep.
That's not $199 million. That's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, put it in perspective, brother.
That's crazy. Regardless, look, I just to say about Trump or anybody, I feel like the thing about America is, I feel like it still continues the stigma of white and black or Hispanic or Asian. I just feel like as an American, that's what you gotta feel like. What does it feel to be American? Because you're white, you get to say, like, white people were Europeans before that, like, if you go centuries, I mean, you go years back, keep going, what? 1776, there was what, from Britain, so they come from Europe. It's like they made themselves free and called themselves Americans. So it's like, I just feel like colored people don't feel like they can't call themselves American, but white people can. Everybody should. They should. We all feel like we're all family.
We all should.
We all should. We should all feel like we're family.
Yeah.
We keep saying
We a family right now at this table.
Black people feel like we
gotta let it go.
We're the family member that the uncle molested. That's how black people look. We ain't no family.
But you see, but they do that. But doing it to each other.
We never
gotta go
experienced
broad.
the American dream.
How?
We never experienced the American
How?
dream. We mean how?
The American
Martin Luther
dream.
King. Martin Luther King did it.
The American
Did what?
dream didn't include us.
Exactly.
But there's people. But there's people that's living it now.
How?
Some, yeah.
Some are living it, but it's a choice.
No, they're not.
It's a choice.
No, they're not.
It's not
No, they are not.
situations.
No,
but that's
they are
another
not.
cut something.
Not millions of people could. Not millions of people could. Let's say figure it out. Let's be real. There's always gonna be poor people that's trying to figure it out, medium class. That's just life. Like if you go to the Dominican Republic, you go to
agree.
China,
I agree.
the Chinamen there's a lot of poor Chinamen.
I agree.
Right,
So
that's
then it's like we're still holding on to a stigma of the past that is like we're not allowing our kids to like feel free of that. Like my daughter's 5 right now. I have now a 5-month-old also. When she's 10, she's gonna learn about, let's say, or 11, the Black Revolution and how America started. I don't know. I don't want her looking at people like, oh, these people was like this, or look, these people are racist. I feel like the people where we living up now is making it racist.
We should erase what
No,
the
not
fuck
saying that.
happened.
Not saying that. Not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So what you saying?
Not saying that. What I'm saying is, it's good that she's learning about, but it's good that she's learning about the history of America, but don't stigmatize the people that are living of the now. Because we're holding. Look at that 92-year-old woman. That 92-year-old woman they had earlier, she had experienced life since the 1930s. So that she been through the Jim Crow. She's seen all of it through the side that's winning, right? So then now, you asked her earlier, does she like brothers? Why wouldn't she? She's been here since the 1930s. She should be racist as fuck. Like, she should be remembering the times of Jim Crow and all this extra shit.
And she was taken back
And
by
she was cool as fuck.
She didn't even understand the question, bro.
She was cool as fuck. I just feel like we're holding on to
It didn't
things
make no sense to her.
that doesn't
It didn't.
allow us to continue forward. And then, like you said, I tell you, I've been gypped off by colored people. I've been played by colored people. They hurt me the most in my life. Real shit. Real shit. Like face to face, colored people has hurt me the most in my life. White people is like, maybe through the back, maybe through the back burner, maybe through the back.
Kidding me right now?
To my face? To my face. You just said the uncle that molested the family.
Yeah.
Anybody got light?
But
Anybody
this is
got
what I'm
lighter?
saying.
Anybody got
but
lighter?
I'm gonna use that as an analogy when you said that black Americans, we should all feel like a big family.
We
I was
should.
using that as an analogy. So I was just using that as an analogy if everybody knew what I was talking about.
Every country has been fucked, but okay.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
So this is what I'm saying, bro. We can't forget where we come from. If the old saying, if you forget where you come from, you destined to repeat the shit.
Right.
You're gonna repeat the shit. We can't.
Acknowledge.
Let's just put this on the table. Racism is always gonna be here.
Yeah, that's right.
Racism is always gonna be here.
Make a change.
But I
Yeah,
believe. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I believe that. I mean, this is just my opinion.
Sure.
That black people can't be racist.
Black people.
But
can
you
be-
just said racism
No, we don't have the
exists.
power to be racist.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Racist is a thought process.
Okay, I can go with that. I can roll with that.
And I seen plenty. I've seen plenty of racist black people. I seen plenty of racist Asian people. I seen plenty of racist.
Yeah, I can go with that. But my point
Anyone
is-
can be racist,
But yeah, anybody can be racist.
but
And I think old black men are more racist than anybody in the world.
you ain't learn.
So
we
you
just said we was just. Oh, sorry. We'll cut you off. But you just said black people can't be racist. The reality is, I don't think nobody's racist. I just feel like they're not. We're ignorant. We don't know enough of that culture. Like, my daughter's 5 and she's half Indian. Gee, in order for her family not to be rejected, I had to like marry her through her religion. So my daughter won't be rejected, nor her family be rejected by Indians. So it's like everybody has that stigma of the other people. But the problem is that we keep dragging it. It's like, gee, you have a new shorty and you're still talking about your old shorty. Oh, my old shorty broke my heart. Oh, like, my man, can you not move on? You got some new pussy right now. Enjoy the new pussy, because it's not the same pussy. She's sucking your dick with a different face. Like, enjoy it. Like, you're still holding on to but she used to suck my dick with the tongue, though. She used to fuck me and she used to move her ass like this. Like, I don't know. I feel like we keep holding on to shit. Like, how we still segregated to
I think
ourselves.
that's in the lamest. I think that's just at the lamest terms that you're using.
But you can understand the analogy, what I'm saying.
But here's the thing: acknowledging and understanding your history is not necessarily playing the victimized role. What you're saying is coming from a victimized standpoint. Yep. That is not what everybody is saying by understanding and acknowledging our history. We are not going to forget our history. We are not going to forget where we come from. That's weakness.
And also, we're not going to forget now. It's not. It's about every day and every time. So, we're not there yet. It's all about equality all the way through, and we're not there yet. So that's what we're striving for.
Yep.
And erasing the history and taking the information out of it distorts the truth and makes some people feel better than others. And that's not good. Let's just tell it all out there. Now, all the kids and all the people are smart enough to understand what's going on.
I agree.
Kids are amazing. They understand. Give them the real information and then let them go on and see what's happening. Don't distort it or leave something out.
Now, we don't have to come from a standpoint where we're enemies. We don't have to come from a standpoint where the people of today are necessarily held accountable for the people of yesterday, but we can't just forget where we came from. We can't just disregard our history.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So, like you said, you have a daughter that's half black and half
Indian.
right? So, wouldn't you want her to know her rich African history?
And Indian history.
And
No.
both sides.
For me, I understand what y'all saying. For me, I want her to live her life. The history, what she makes is what she chooses to believe in, what to follow.
Everybody want to know where they come from, though.
But we all come from God, and people turn their backs on him.
Well, everybody wants to know where their culture.
But you create your culture. Because for example, Eminem's culture is what? Is considered? What is he considered?
He's white.
Shit,
But his culture.
it's shit white.
Yeah.
But culture doesn't make culture. It doesn't make a color. Culture is what you are, what you choose to be.
Well, it's partially like that. I don't think it's all.
Well, let's just say pedigree then.
If
They wanna know
Yeah,
where
I
your
mean that's
pedigree-
probably a better
If I
way.
choose-
Let's go. Let's say she wants to know where her pedigree's from. Where she get her melatonin from? Where she get her hair texture from?
Fine.
Where she?
Not saying that doesn't matter. I feel like she just live your life free, be happy. Like you got it.
All right,
You got it.
finish this shit on Harlem Reporter.